Hello everyone, my name is El Gordito. We are back with another Crab's Treasure. Last time we defeated Magista, the tyrant of Slacktide. So now we're gonna go on and see what else we're supposed to be doing here. Okay, so last time we defeated Magista, and the loan shark actually came back and he said that he wasn't going to give us back this shell, that he was going to go to the big city. Which is why we're gonna go on this bridge and go find wherever that is. We've made it. There's New Carcinia. I think that's how you say it. But they're asleep. Okay. Cross the giant bridge. Welcome to New Carcinia, a beacon of civilization amongst the harsh violence of the sands between. A testament to the prevailing power of industry. The city of dreams, the big crab apple, and the defining pillar of the trash economy which supports all crustacean society. How did I get into this conversation? My name, you ask? Tortellini, the town greeter, at your service. I'm beyond excited to greet 2 new visitors in a single day. Is that a lot? Not at all. We usually get 20 or 30. And why? Wait, did you say 2? Was the other one a shark carrying the coolest shell you've ever seen? Oh, a friend of yours? Not at all. I've got to kick that guy's butt and get my shell back. Oh ho, a sworn enemy then. This gets more exciting by the minute. I've got to catch him before he sells my shell to who knows who. Can you tell me where he went? Not at all. I greeted him with gusto and then didn't give him a second thought. What sort of town greeter would I be if I looked behind me to keep tabs on those I've already greeted, rather than facing forward to greet those yet to come? Okay. Where would someone trying to sell a shell go? I can think of exactly 4 places. They might have tried to sell it to Shellfish Desires, the luxury goods store. It's more of an antique shell. If it's more of an antique shell, they may have gone to check if the museum curator might purchase it. Failing those, they might have visited bottom feeders of the dive bar and the lower crust. To try to pass it off as some piece of gutter trash. It finally could have gone to the back alley and blacksmith to sell it for scrap. Okay, thank you so much. I'll check out all those places. Cod, speed, small fry. Would that I could give you more of a tour, but my work is never done whilst there remain travelers left ungreeted. Well, thank you, guy. I guess we gotta go find those places. Well, hey there. Long time no see, fellow hustler. You're that guy from the bridge. Sure am. Firth's the name. Donor wrote it, you know. You seem pretty happy. Didn't you just lose all your money? Of course not, pal. Not even close. A shrewd investor never puts all his shells in one. I mean, puts all his butts in one shell, you know? And that's my goal in life. I get butts into shells. Specifically, my butt. And specifically, the fanciest, flashiest, most impressive shell I possibly can. You feel me? Not really. I'm a shell trader, kid. That's a hermit's lot in life. Always looking to upgrade, swap out the old shell for a better one. If you're smart, you'll get into the business too. A whole ocean of opportunity could be passing you by, you know? Well, thanks for the tip. Okay, we are back. We've arrived at Shellfish Desires. Now, I did rip off the F from the sign because I noticed that it was shiny. It was this keyboard. It was like this key from the keyboard on the sign. So I ripped it out and it gave me a new shell. Let's talk to this guy. Welcome to Shellfish Desires, the flagship brick and mortar store of Shellfish Corp. How goes it, my visibly financially troubled friend? Is it that obvious? It is. I suppose you've come up to the upper crust for a bit of a window shopping. No shame in it. Plenty of folks pause on their way through town to take a look at our luxury shells. You got 5 minutes before your pause becomes a loiter, so enjoy them while they last, my friend. Have you seen my shell? Did a big shark come into town and try to sell you a shell recently? Oh, he sure did. I told him to get stuffed. We don't do trade-ins here. And even if we did, I'd never take that kind of beat-up junk he sold me. Not a clue where he went after that. Does nobody in the city pay attention? At Shellfish Desires, you can pay microplastics to ensure any shell you've worn. You can pick up a shirt. Oh, okay. So I can spend the money. How many pages are there? Okay, these are all the things that I have discovered. Okay, interesting. Buy shelves. Okay, baby shoe. Is this like the best one? Alright. So, am I not able to, like, sell? I see the lure of unaffordable has hooked you once again. Okay, I guess I can't sell anything right now. Let's go find some other place. Excuse me, what is this building? What ho, little one? You stand before the new Carcinia Museum of Carcinized History, I say. Oh, neat. Could I go in? Apologies, but the museum is currently closed to the public while we put the finishing touches on the new exhibition. Oh, hey, I'm looking for a tall shark who stole my shell. Have you seen anyone like that? I can't say I have. But if I'd travel here to fence stolen goods, I'd start with the lower crust down beneath us. Gotcha, thanks. Be careful down there, I say. Okay, thanks for the tip. You were actually helpful. We got ourselves a pawn shop over here, see if you like. Can I go inside? No, maybe it's these people back around here. Alright, we're here at the blacksmith, so maybe he'll be able to help me upgrade my stuff. Oi there, Scrap. It's a fine piece of metal in your clothes there. Loso promise. Get to make it shine with me, Scrap. Okay. You see my shell? I don't want to ask, but did a big jerk shark come here trying to sell a shell for scrap? It would have probably seemed crazy to you because the shell was super gorgeous and cool. Aye, he come by, turned the shell to scrap soon as I could. What? Are you serious? Sure as sea form I am. Nay, wait. You said a shark. Scrap that, my mistake. No sharks getting by, nay. What? What did you think I said? You almost gave me a heart attack. No need to shout, Scrap. My ears work just fine. Okay, make it shine. Make it shine? You mean my fork? This is just some piece of junk I found in my neighborhood. Aye, and what piece of junk it is, Scrap? Bring this old smith some relics, he can break it down. And it'll show you what that junk of yours can truly do. Sounds useful. Okay, upgrade fork. Trade one stainless. Oh, it is shiny now. Plus 5 attack. Okay, I don't have enough. Alright, well, thanks, man. Is this the next one? Hey there, youngin'. Welcome to Botterfeeder's finest little watering hole, this side of the slurry. Hi, my name's Krill. I'm new to town, I guess. Thought I recognized a fresh face. Pleased as plastic to meet you, Krill. Name's Nema. If you've got money, why not stop in for a bite? My kiddos and I would love to have you. We also offer a stowaway hiring service if you're interested in such a thing. Hey, if it's not too much of a bother, I'm looking for a shark that took my shell. Any chance he stopped by here? Fairly sure I'd remember a fellow like that swimming into my establishment. Sorry, kiddo. That's okay. No worries. You mentioned something about stowaways? What are those? Oh, I'm sure you've seen them around. That's a nickname for any sort of little fella that sticks to itself to your shell, little fella. Oh, like a barnacle? Exactly. And for the right price, there's all sorts of them that might tag along. People pay for that? They sure do, hun. Lots of our visitors here are travelers just stopping by who could use a little company on the road. You ought to consider if you've got a journey ahead of you. The open ocean can get mighty lonely, hun. I'll think about it. Thanks, ma'am. Call me Nema, hun. I'm not a crabby old lady just yet. So, okay, these are oh yeah, these are the stowaways. I get it. I get it. An eel blood. What the fuck? Wait, are these just like? Those are things I can actually use. Okay. Oh, cutscene. It's gotta be somewhere. I just gotta find where that shark went. This city is so big. How am I ever gonna find my shell? This place is so stupid, and it's loud. Why couldn't everyone just leave me alone? Everywhere I turn, someone's trying to take something away from me, or sell me some kind of. Scuttle right up, fellow citizens. It's the grand opening of Prawn Shop, full of legitimate Shallows made wares. We got plastics, we got metals, we got packing foam. We got garbage you ain't even heard of yet. What the? Is that my shell? Sir. That's my shell! Are you serious? This guy's still following me? Alright, play cool. I don't know what you're talking about. Seriously, give that back. It was stolen from me by a jerk shark. Well, first off, that shark seemed super cool and chill to me. Second of all, he sold it to me fair and square. You want it back, you gotta buy it like everything else in the store. That's how the prawn shop works, baby. Well, how much? And what can I actually pay with? Depends what you got, pal. I've got a few microplastics, I guess, and some string. Look, that shell's really important to me. Could I work for it or something? I'll do anything. Anything, huh? Well, yeah, I guess I could probably come up with some arduous and meaningless time sinks for you to partake in and earn your shell back. For starters, why don't you scrape the barnacles off my sweaty... Wait, did you hear that? Hear what? Belay this conversation, kid. Trash Island is here. This always catches me off guard. I gotta get ready before I miss out on some prime plastics. Hey, I'm not done talking to you.
Trash day! It's trash day! Everyone get your baskets! Don't miss out!
Oh my god. Oh, Frith. Whoa. Glorified crunch?
I've never seen anything like it.
Can you find me booty?
It's a message from the captain! It's got his face right on it! It's gotta be! Excuse me? Excuse me, please. Pardon me. Excuse me, young lady. As new Carcinia's officially son, I'm sure I can shed some light on... My God! If I'm not mistaken, this is part of a map! A map showing the way to a most valuable treasure, I say! If someone were to find its missing pieces and decipher them, why, they'd be rich beyond their wildest dreams, I say!
Is he wearing a
I like
Pringle
the
as a
sound of
hat?
that. That treasure's as good as mine. I'll be able to afford the flashy shell in the ocean, you know?
Not if I get there first. Think of all the tourists that treasure can bring to our city.
Well, don't you count out us bottom-siders. You'll be eating your hat when I get that treasure and fix up my restaurant.
It would appear the hunt is on, I say. The first stop on the map seems to be the forest to the north of here. May the best crab...
Whoa.
Apologies for the interruption, folks. I seem to have misheard something. I could have almost sworn there were some citizens here planning on unearthing some valuables. Need I remind you all how threatening the ocean is outside this reef? I'd hope it would go without saying that the duty of such a dangerous excavation would fall to the Shellfish Corporation. That would be safest for all involved. Don't you agree?
Yeah, here you rolling them. No problem.
Then, as Shellfish Corp's CEO, Fair City's de facto mayor, I suppose no one would have any objections to my taking sole control of this treasure hunt. Are we all in agreement?
Oh dear. I suppose that sounds all right with me, I say.
You hear what they're talking about over there?
Sounds like some kind of crazy treasure hunt.
Hey kid, I just got an idea. If you can go get that treasure they're jawing about, I'll gladly trade your shell for it.
For real? You'd really do that?
You bet. A prawn never goes back on his promise.
Oh yeah! I'm gonna find that treasure!
Aha, yeah, you go, kid. Roland can't tell us what to do. That treasure belongs to whoever can find it first.
Oh my god. It's like the One Piece.
I suppose a little friendly competition is only fair. I hope you know what you just dove into, kid. See you in the open ocean, treasure hunters.
Whoa. Start the treasure hunt. Dang, that was crazy with a capital Z. You really stepped in and out, kid. That squid that hangs around Roland doesn't think twice about disappearing people. You told me to! Hey, I recall merely making a suggestion, pal. But the offer still stands. If you can get me that treasure, the shell's all yours. Okay, well, where do I start? Weren't you listening to that old dude? It's off the grove way north of here. You've got a bit of a walk ahead of you. Great. Well, I guess I have no choice now. I'm on this treasure hunt whether I like it or not. Oh yeah, one more thing. If you find any other junk out there, I'll take it off your hands for some microplastics. Fair is fair. Oh, I can finally sell stuff. Oh, I only have to do it one at a time. Are you serious? Okay, well, I think we're gonna leave it off there. Actually, let me see how long the recording. Oh, yeah, the recording's long enough, so we're just going to. I'll talk to these people first. Well, that was quite the clamor, I say. It's not every day you see someone go claw to claw with Roland. I didn't know it was gonna cause such a commotion. Oh well, if you ask this old man, it's about time someone stood up to that bully. He's been attempting to pave over my museum for God knows how long. But I digress. We've got to get a move on if we want to beat Roland to the punch. As I said, the first stop on our journey is the Grove. Head out of the city and keep traveling north, and you'll reach it eventually. Just take care to not get devoured, I say. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, this is gonna rule. A real chance to go up against my idol, Roland. Your idol? You like that guy? Of course I do. He's a business genius, you know? Roland came into this town with nothing, save the clothes on his back, and a trash scavenging empire that goes back generations. He built that empire up into a somewhat bigger empire, all on his own. Why go after the treasure if you think he's that cool then? Ha, you don't really know the first thing about business, kid. Sure, I respect Roland, but we're also in the same market, and that makes us rivals. The free market demands I do my best to one-up him. That's the spirit of healthy competition. Just drifted into town, and you're already making waves, kiddo. If it wasn't for you, we'd all have just rolled over and let Roland step all over us like usual. So we're all going after this treasure then? Seems like it. If that old-timer who runs the museum ain't pulling our claws, whoever gets that treasure is gonna have some serious pull around town. But honestly, as long as someone gets it who ain't Roland, most of us will be darn pissed. Or pleased. Who is that guy anyway? Why does everyone hate him so much? Roland? Only the CEO of Shellfish Corp. The largest trash scavenging operation out there. Besides what a few independent traders haul in with their own two claws, all trash that makes its way into New Carcinia goes through Roland. So he's got some deep pockets. Shellfish Corp owns most of the buildings in town by now and charges a pretty plastic for the privilege of living in them. Those of us down in the lower crust, you could say we ain't really fans of the way things are going. So taking him down a peg by waving some treasure in his face, I can think of a lot worse ways of spending a tide or two. But enough about Roland. We gotta make treks towards that treasure. The museum curator told us to head towards the Grove, right? I've been to the Grove before. Meet me out of town if you need a nudge in the right direction. Thank you. Oh no, you just wanna buy and sell stuff. Heavens, what excitement. I'll be tagging along on your little treasure hunt. I simply must document it for all my followers. Who are your followers? You know, followers. People who follow me around, just desperate to know what I'm up to. Do you mean to tell me you don't have any? Yup. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. A real-life treasure hunt. This is the sort of thing you read about in books as a little crablet. Do you think we'll fight a shark? Or a bobbit worm? One of those horrendous monstrosities that live only in the deepest depths of the drain? I really hope not. Okay, yeah, we're gonna leave it there. I think I made good progress going to a whole new area. So let me level some stuff up. Oh, I can't. Alright. So, we'll be right back with the One Piece Wordle. Alright, we're back with the One Piece Wordle. We've got the 21-day win streak. We're going with another classic guess of Caribou. Okay, no Nogia, no Hockey, higher bounty. before return. Okay, let's just go with Gecko Moria this time. You know what? I'm feeling confident. Not feeling confident anymore. But it's a higher bounty from the West Blue. Who could be from the West Blue? After Thriller Bark. Shorter than all of these people, which is interesting to me. So who could this be? You know, I think it could be Veggie. I think he's from the West Blue. Oh, looks like it was. I'm glad I remembered that he's from the West Blue. Alright, well, if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe for more, and thanks for watching, and God bless.